1500 olacağız. Yeah. orospu çocuğunu seviyorum maalesef. Amına koyayım. Ne bakıyorsun lan? Sus kız. Gevşek. Bizim mahalle yukarıki mahalle, canım istiyor her gece her gece. Canım istiyor her gece her gece. Mr. TV bak çık çık hadi kovana çık çık ona buna da hadi dibine. Bu şarkı öyle değil dersen evini basarım. He? Too late. Sonra belki. Ne? O şarkının doğrusu o değil dersen. Tamam. Bir ara basarım elbet.
Canada, are you seriously thinking about getting the Gripen, however the hell you say that, with instead of the F-35? Well, I was thinking about it, dear. Sorry. Fucked up that part of the accent. I was thinking about it there, and it's just your president's a bit of a bad dude. And it's got us concerned about, you guys potentially cutting off parts for the F-35 there if something goes wrong. That's a fair point. Your president, America, he's a loose cannon. And we are supposed to assume that he's going to be gone in a couple of years, and it's not really feeling like that's going to happen. That's not fair. In all the years you've had my old F-18s, have I ever cut off parts from you? I mean, no, but things have changed.
Wow, giving up your old F-18s to get some old fucking Gripens. Oh, gosh. Good job. You just love staying in the fucking past. Plus, it's got canards. I'm sure your boyfriend Greenland is gonna love those.
That's one thing I was confused about there. Why are canards gay? They're not. It's just America being childish.
It was actually me, beans on toast. I said it once, and now it's lore. We only have like one aircraft in our entire fleet that has canards, but they're like little baby canards. He might be bi-curious. I don't know.
It's not about touching another man. No. It's about making him think you will.
I don't know what to do with this information. Do we got another fucking story, Uncle Sam?
Actually, yeah. Did you hear some of the crazy shit Slavic Special Ed's been doing over there to deal with his plummeting birth rate? Yours is on the decline too.
Well. Mine is not. We're aware. They keep spilling over into everybody else's country. It's like they were born to do two things. Fucking poop in the street.
So their birth rate's been on the decline for years. I mean, Putin's been in charge for like 25 years, and since then, just every year, it's been going down more and more and more. They started out with some simple things like trying to make it taboo to not have children, and then they started getting a little bit more aggressive. They started banning any kind of LGBT activism because it was counterproductive to that. They started making abortions harder to come by, and in some areas of Russia, illegal. And then they just started straight up putting pink banners around to remind women, have you had children yet? Even if not by name, ethnic Russians must survive. Okay, fine, yeah. But 80 years ago when I tried to solve this problem, everybody had an issue with it. I'm joking. That's not me anymore. They've even created a nationwide registry for women who are pregnant in Russia. And they're possibly going to go as far as anyone who is in a relationship is banned from social media from 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. to,
You don't have to ban it. God, you guys are so bad at multitasking. I can't tell you how many times that I've set up, the little kickstand on my phone to watch a fat electrician video while she's taking back shots.
Wait, what are...
We're not telling him. Nobody tell him. Don't worry about it. Just don't ever put those two words together ever again, kid. I mean, that coupled with the severe amount of casualties that have happened in Ukraine and, a lot of the men leaving the country because they don't want to be conscripted, they're having some birth issues over there.
I do not have giant losses in Ukraine, or whatever word you used.
Lately you've been losing more people every month than we lost in 20 years of fighting in Afghanistan. 2,400 people in Afghanistan in 20 years. Go ahead and check the Russian numbers. It's fucking insane. Maybe, I don't know, you could do something other than fucking meat wall tactics?
We use proper tactics. You shut up your mouth, you stupid plane. And if you ever fought a real enemy, somebody who had technology and the entire West and NATO backing them up, then maybe you wouldn't be so quick to talk. Plus, they're doing now terrorism tactics. They just blew up one of my generals with a car bomb.
At the time of me recording this, Ukraine has not claimed responsibility for the car bomb. But it's highly probable. Maybe all the rampant corruption in your ranks and all the problems they're having with logistics, and I mean they're literally starving on the front line, they're freezing, they're using donkeys to get back and forth because you can't create equipment fast enough, dying in droves, abusing each other both physically and sexually. I mean, I'm just saying that's a quick way for anyone to end up on the chopping block. And this is an important time to remind everyone that slightly more than 50% of all Russian czars, presidents, and kings and stuff like that have been removed by force. It's a really interesting metric. Excuse me for interrupting, but did you really have a member of your government introduce policy that would allow your president to give letters of marque so that they can hunt down Venezuelan drug runners in the Caribbean?
Oh, wait, fucking seriously? Oh, the world is healing.
I mean, I don't know if you know this, but of all privately owned firearms on the planet, like 46 or 47% of them are in the United States. Like, I have the firepower and the willingness of people to want to do it. It'll probably never happen, but it's still funny.
We have so many amazing Americans who have beautiful boats and beautiful guns. We need to give them a chance to use them to help defend this country, and then they can loot and keep whatever they want. Wait, DC might be onto something here. I get to smoke minorities and I get free cocaine. Holy shit, it's like Christmas. Oh, by the way, Merry Christmas. We don't say Happy Holidays here because I hate everybody else. Matter of fact, I hate Christians too. But they're kind of the ones that have least pissed me off this year. Why do I hate Christians? I don't know. I just feel like hating everybody.
It's kind of one of those weird buff ramblings, and not even he knew where that conversation was going.
I mean, I knew where I wanted it to go, but YouTube has an issue with the hard R.
Wow, hey, what's that, a subject change? UK, you got something else to bitch about?
As a matter of fact, I do. So not only has your buffoon in charge just considered doing whatever he wants, now you've launched the Golden Dome, which I agree was needed, and now he's talking about a Golden Fleet with a Trump-class battleship. At this rate, it's only a matter of time before he puts himself on the Golden Throne, like the Emperor from 40K. I identify with the World Eaters. It's just a simpler way of combat. Either it's a World Eater on that planet, or it's extinct. Pretty simple. You don't got to worry about morality or anything. Just eliminate it if it's not a World Eater.
I don't think the fleet's gonna be actual gold. Right, DC?
No, it will not be actual gold. But it will be the most powerful battleship that has ever sailed the seas. It'll be 100 times stronger than the Iowa class, and it'll be bigger, and it'll be faster, and it'll have the most advanced weapons in the world.
Okay, when I read this story, it really tickled my tism because I like tactics. And I'm all about spending the extra money if it'll mean less service members in danger and it's better at protecting them. But this is all over the place. There's so many benefits and drawbacks on this thing. It's supposed to have the ability to fire nuclear capable cruise missiles, which I believe the Tomahawk is rated for. I really got to go down into the rabbit hole, and I'm probably going to do that in a state of mind over on Pepperbox. But like, there's so many just contradictions here. It has 12 VLS cells on the bow for.
Bro, come. Race. Come race. Bro, come race. Come.
Who is here? Nobody's here.
Sorry, I'm baked.
Kanki de bir de şey diyeceğim. Elektrik abinin bana ulaşabilir mi bana? Ya konuşsana onları yazsana ona. Ulaşabilir mi bana? hadi. Hadi 2 oluyor saat hadi. Tamam sen bulursun. Uyuyamazsın ya. Hayatım. Uyu. Uyu. Zaten yaptığım şeyleri zorla yaptırıyormuş gibi yapıp sonra da yapmadığımı iddia edip üzülüyorsun. Anneye bakacağız gel. Gel anneye bakacağız. Kim bu? Gelmedi mi kızım yanlış? Bak kızım ayakkabı üstünde duruyor.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Baba dokundu çünkü. Makarna mı koktu? Bok kokuyorsunuz daha iyi makarna kokmanız. Ben de seni seviyorum. Görüşürüz. Tamam. Hadi uyu. Tamam. Denerim ya. Ben de. Bu sefer mi? Excuse me little lady. Annen kendi attığını zannediyormuş ilk adımda. Uyu. Uyu. Gel kızım. Kafasını. Hiçbir şey yapmıyor. Kızın kafasını sevmeden. Gelseydin severdim. Gözün şişmiş babacığım. Ne yaptın gözüne gene? Gözü akıyor sürekli. Ne oldu? Gözüne ne oldu? Gel buraya gel. Bir gel. Ne oldu gözüne gene? Kavga mı ettiniz kız kardeşim? Ne oldu? Evet. Bende gerçeği var. Bende gerçeği var diyorum.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Üstüne mi oturayım? Heh. Bakalım.
and second round. You couldn't touch me. If I didn't get tired, I would have won. I'm a better boxer. But I did get tired. Maybe it's ring rust. Maybe I'm too old. Maybe he's too heavy and he kept leaning on it. I don't know why. But he beat me. And let me make something else very clear to you. You have to understand that there are forces larger than us people. And I said that the answer was already written. Why did I get tired? I don't know. It doesn't make sense. The only thing that makes sense is that I was not supposed to win. Why was I not supposed to? Is the world a better place now that I've lost? Maybe the win means more to Chase than it would have meant to me. Maybe Chase couldn't handle the loss. Maybe God decided, you know what, Chase has been through enough with mocking and things on the internet. Chase doesn't need the loss. Maybe if I won, we would have went out and
Alo.
that night and Tristan would have smoked a bunch of cigars. Maybe he would have died 1 minute later. There's a lesson in all of it.
Alo.
I don't need to know exactly what it is.
Efendim hacım.
Selamünaleyküm abi.
Aleykümselam.
Ne yaptın abi?
İyi şu
Ya oğlum.
burada sıkamazsın.
Vuruyor abi ya.
Ha,
Nasıl
çık
vuruyor?
da green zone'da vermez.
Araçtaki kim abi, bizden mi?
Ha, bir arkadaşım yani.
Ha. Hani abi?
Allah, siz ne yaptınız?
Allah. Aynı abi, devam.
Yatacaktım
Demiyoruz
tam
yani bir
Ahmet
şeyde.
deyince bekledim ben de.
Valla ben de uyumuşum abi ya. Dün hiç uyumadım. Biraz
İyi yaptın, iyi yaptın.
takıldım falan oyunda. Böyle hani para kasayım, dert tut falan filan derken.
İyi yaptın hocam.
Hani şey muhabbet olmuştu ya, dün mü konuş, tam aklımda kalmadı. Dünden önce de olabilir. Ben bir düşüneyim falan filan işte. Falan
Aha.
filan demiştim. Ne oldu abi?
Yani şöyle yapacağım. Bu evi satılsın. Ondan sonra yeni bir yere geçince Ahmet'e dedim, sen Samet istiyorsa Altay, bir de şu neydi çocuğun ismi, Göktuğ muydu, Morokko muydu, Morko muydu, Mako muydu, o gelebilir dedim. Hani diğerleri olmaz, istiyorsanız dedim kapım açık, buyurun gelin. Sonuç o yani Samet'im.
Abi değiller derken ben daha dün aile hem de hem Instagram grubumuz var ya bizim. Hani dedim böyle rastgele geziyordum, hani millete sorup hani işte oyunda ne yapıyorsun, ne ediyorsun, işte konuşuyoruz, sohbet ediyoruz falan, hani aileye falan alayım istiyordum. Konuştum dedim, 4-5 kişi de aldım ben.
Ha, yeni
Hani-
insanlar olur, sorun yok. Eskilerden dedim hani, sadece o kadar.
Ya eskilerden ne abi şimdi, ya tek sıkıntı benim için Halil İbrahim kaldı. O çocuklara çok şeyimiz var yani, geçmiştir, ne bileyim, var yani abi ya, ne bileyim, şey yapamıyorum yani. Hani şimdi o çocuğun da ne bileyim, örnek veriyorum 3 milyonu biz Ahmet, ben örnek veriyorum Halil İbrahim toplarız. Şimdi çocuğa 1 milyonu verip de hadi işte biz başka aile kuracağız desem ayıp olur yani o çocuğa da. Hani 1 milyon senin hakkın, görüşürüz desem ayıp olur biraz.
Yok yok, öyle demeyin zaten ya. Bence siz bir tane aile kurun. Yani bir ev bulalım size. Bir tane aile kurun. Oradan şey yapın. Biraz takılın orada. Ben de o sırada işleri halleder. Bir yer tutar. Kendiminkini kurarım. O sırada derseniz ki abi tamam biz gelirsiniz. Yok abi biz hallettik ya dersen devam edersiniz. En güzel öyle olur.
Abi aile kuracağız falan filan da bizde o kadar bütçe de çıkmıyor ki.
Sen yarın Perşembe mi?
Bakayım abi. Yarın Perşembe.
Perşembe akşam desek. Perşembe olmayabilir ya. Cuma. Cuma akşam şey yapalım. Erken buluşalım biraz. Ben sana işine yarayacak hepsini göstereyim, anlatayım. Şey yaparsınız, toparlarsınız yani, hızlı toparlarsınız.
Yani
5
zaten-
kişi var mı senin yanında şu an ailede? Aktif.
Vardır abi, 5 kişiden falan.
Yani 5
Hazırdır
kişiyle
abi.
çok rahat 2 milyon yaparsın günde.
Günde mi?
Tabii tabii. Ben anlatırım sana cuma günü. Bir kaç gibi gelirim cuma? 6 desen arabaya bin gel. 6,5 ya en geç.
Olur abi
Abi.
bana fark etmiyor ya.
6,5'ta gelmiş olurum ben ya. Haberleşelim. Ben sana derim hani şöyle bu böyle gösteririm. Sorun varsa cevaplarım. Şehri turlarız beraber. Bir
Olur abi.
denersiniz hafta sonu. Olmadı şey yaparız. Birkaç kişiyi sokarım araya. Bir ev bulurum size ucuz.
Bir de şey muhabbeti nasıl yaparız abi? Hani
Neyi?
ev satılınca hani para falan bölüşeceğiz yani.
Ya ben Ahmet'e soramıyorum hala. Kendi payını istemedi. 50 kere geri vereceğim dedim, hala yok diyor. Dedim sen bir gel de, klavyesini bekliyormuş. O sırada da ev satılır. Muhtemelen yarın bugün yarın satılır.
Zaten istersen Ahmet'e de sor abi. Onu muhtemelen 3'e böleriz. Çünkü bu 6 aydır ne bileyim diğer çocukları falan hani saymıyoruz biz. Hani en baba verdikleri bize destekler 50k 100k, hani onları ben gene kendi bütçemden vereyim. Ama o para, yani Ahmet'e de sorsan, Halil İbrahim'e de sorsan, bana da sorsan, o para 3'e bölünecek abi. Hani ben şeyinde değilim de, hani parası değilim de, hani aile kurabilmek için, hani gidip de kendime araç ne bileyim bir şey alacağımdan değil de aileyi kurabilmek için, hani 1 milyon Halil İbrahim payına düşer, 1 milyon Ahmet'in, 1 milyon benim payıma düşer. Öyle olur diye düşünüyorum.
Ya onu
Çünkü Ahmet
kendi
de
aranızda
biliyor.
halledersiniz işte. Ahmet bana ekstra bir 900 bin ver dedi. Aile için onu istemiyor. 3 milyondaki payını değil. O da harcandığı muhtemelen de önemli. Mevzu öyle yani canım.
Hello sir, I'm seeing you car Alpha 6. The car 5.
It is
Hello gentlemen.
it's a
Okey, sen bilirsin canım.
çekerse gol, sağ çekerse asist modunu açtı. Çünkü görünümü değişse de bu oyunu aynıydı. Hayatımıza asıl girişi UEFA Avrupa Ligi'nde Fenerbahçe eşleşmesiyle yaptı. Kadıköy'de 3-1 kazandıkları ilk maçta 2 gol attı. Geçtiğimiz yaz 6 milyon euro bonservisle Beşiktaş kadroya kattı. Süper Lig'in 11. haftasında Fenerbahçe karşısında ilk golde Erdiler asist yaptı. Lig kupasında C grubu ilk maçı rakip yine Fenerbahçe. 33'te açtığı perdeyi 90+1'de yine Çerni kapattı. Bu sezon 17 maçta 6 gol, 6 asisti bulunuyor. Beşiktaş taraftarına Robben'i anımsatıyor. Olmasının rengi fark etmiyor. Fenerbahçe maçlarında büyük oynuyor. Beşiktaş'ın düşük bütçeli Robben'i hatta Çerni.
Hello, welcome.
Hey man. I'm just gonna pick up a gas and can you drop me
Okay.
back here? Where are you from, bud?
I am from Turkey.
Turkey?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you from the Kara family?
No Kara family.
Ottoman?
El Chavo.
Oh, okay. I wasn't knowing that. Okay, just give me a second.
Wait.
Yeah, just wait.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh. Yeah, get out from the car.
Thank you very much.
No worries, no worries.
Guess you want some, huh?
Hi!
Variant. Oh, that's the car. I get it.
Hello? Ammunition? I'd like directions to one of your locations, please.
Poppy, are you on radio?
Poppy, is there any way you can give us the armory proof?
Get you the what?
We can ammo trucks delivered. Can you just order it for us, please?
So I'll do the. Yeah, I'll go get you the info you need. Give me a sec.
Thank you very much.
Jack, both you and Yannick have the have what you requested in your inboxes.
Yes, thank you, Bobby.
Nah problem. Always AR ammo and tasers. Always the problem.
It's the usual order. You can join us if you like.
I was trying to fly out of the city a while ago to kind of keep getting dragged into conversations with people.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. Good night.
Good night, guys. Have a good Christmas.
Yeah, you too. Have a good one.
What are they called? Conventional prompt strike missiles, which are the one of the new hypersonics coming online. It's going to have 2 of the 5.
Luna. Luna. No.
this to me?
5-inch guns. It's going to have the railgun, which, as far as I'm aware, the U.S. discontinued in 2021. However, Japan just put a railgun on board one of their ships, so maybe they solved something we couldn't. It's going to have 128 Mark 41 vertical launch system cells on board. Now, bear in mind, the current Arleigh Burke-class destroyer Flight 2A has 96 or 92, somewhere in the 90s, so this is a significant upgrade. Moving forward past that, one of the major drawbacks of a lot of the battleships back in the days is they didn't have a good onboard sensor, and that made them vulnerable to air, threats. This one is supposed to have a 4-panel Spy 6 and then a 4-panel another sensor that I'm very unfamiliar with. Right now they're boasting 2 300 kilowatt lasers, which is not unheard of with the Helios, but then also 2 600 kilowatt lasers. This thing is supposed to be gas turbine and steam driven, kind of like our normal ones are, but I don't know where this voltage is coming from. It's supposed to have 2 rolling airframe missile launchers, which is basically a missile version of the Sea-Wiz, the close-in weapon system. I didn't see Sea-Wiz listed, but it does have 4 30mm guns listed. And I think somebody might have fat-fingered that because the Sea-Wiz is only 20, I think, off the top of my head. So 30 is a significant increase in that, unless there's another 30mm gun that I'm unfamiliar with that the Navy uses.
Damn. That's a lot of goddamn firepower.
That's the thing, kid. I've been digging into this thing for like the last hour or two, and I still can't come to a conclusion of if this is a good idea, like taking Arleigh Burke and making it just more of everything that is Arleigh Burke, or if this is a really stupid idea, like somebody did with the world's largest battleship.
I was unaware that war was changing that much, and I thought the era of the battleship was still many years to go.
Yeah, and that shit got turned into a fucking coral reef quick, fast, and in a hurry there.
It was an oversight by the Imperial Japanese Navy.
And now you know. It treats the boats like a friend or else it gets the sun again. Look, I know we missed the deadline, but can I make jokes about, like, things that have happened previously? I don't know, maybe like 84 years ago?
We're not going to stop and just make a specific episode for the 84th anniversary of Pearl Harbor. However, we do have some news for Japan, so go ahead and interject any kind of jokes you want.
Oh, okay. You hear that, you slant-eyed anime monkeys?
Buff jokes. Those aren't jokes. That's just mean.
It is okay, America. One racist joke from a plane is not going to overturn years of working together. Oh, what is that? Everybody hold on to something.
Was that us, Uncle Sam?
No, Buff. We haven't bombed them in at least a little while. That's an actual earthquake.
Oh, shit. This isn't a big one. Oh, hold on to something.
Damn, even God was like, hey, you remember when you touched the boats?
I think we're clear. Go ahead and activate the tsunami warning just in case. Everybody start doing a damage check.
It is interesting that you're dealing with that earthquake and yet your jets are still in international waters. Maybe where they should not be.
You dare to target my F-15s. Oh yes, he dare because he's stupid.
I'm just fucking with y'all. Yeah, it was me all along. It's really hard when same planes go to different countries, so we use it when we have to. This ain't gonna be one of those times. I don't know what the hell that was, but I froze there for a second, and I'm unfroze now, so we're good.
You know, not that I'm siding with West Taiwan here, but Japan, you do have a history around this time of year of kind of, surprise attacks with planes. And, so, I mean, targeting you isn't really a big deal. I kind of wish we'd have done that shit 84 years ago.
Are you ever going to let that shit go?
Maybe eventually, when I feel like you kind of owned up to your sentence and paid the price.
You fucking nuked me twice. Then you firebombed all of Tokyo, and you killed more people on mainland Japan with napalm than both atomic bombs combined. And that is saying something. Have I not paid my debt yet?
Like I said, we're getting there. Not there yet.
Both of you chill out. Buff. There's water under the bridge. They surrendered. Everything's fine.
Ah, come on. But it's the one time a year that I'm allowed to be anti-Japanese. I think that's a thing. Anti-Asian. Asian phobic. I don't know. Whatever the fucking kids call it nowadays. Fine. I won't. But I'll be back April 18th when the Doolittle raid happens.
You bloody words are hard there. You bloody racist Americans.
You rang? Might as well just put up a big fucking bat signal saying shit like that.
What's your problem now, Beans on Toast? Anytime I enforce a law, you say that it disproportionately affects somebody of color, so everything I do to you is racist. What? Previously Texas and now Florida have labeled, I believe it's pronounced CAIR, C-A-I-R, which is the Council on American Islamic Relations, as a terrorist organization.
That's a start. We can do APAC next.
Buff! Stop it.
America, how very, as the children would say, basted of you.
It's pronounced based.
Nah, fuck that. I like his better.
Listen, I try my best here to not be any kind of racist. I focus on the facts and the logic. And right now, if you were to make a Venn diagram of American values and Sharia law, it'd look like a pair of fake knockers, because they ain't even gonna touch.
I don't know how I feel about this statement, but the visual checks out.
You can't just label any organization or group you feel as a terrorist organization. Now, that's kind of where you'd be wrong there, Beans on Toast. I mean, they can. It really doesn't change much anyways. Now, think about it. The Proud Boys have been a domestic terror organization in a whole bunch of different states. Nothing changed. Same thing with Antifa. Nothing changed. So, congratulations. You made a statement. We think these people are terrorists. Nothing changes. Well, it goes into effect today. Nobody under the age of 18 in Australia, or 16 in Australia, is allowed to have any kind of social media. They got to delete it, and it's got to be gone. Jolly good show, Australia. Protect the children. Sometimes the government has to step up and do something. Bad on you, Australia. Why in the hell are you making decisions that parents should be making for their kids? Well, first of all, there's a bunch of terrible shit out there on the internet. And then after that, the propaganda that's been pushed out by a few of these different countries, they really target the younger ones.
My God, how the world is fallen. I remember just having unfettered fucking access to the internet when I was, HLC was younger. Out there when the internet first came around, you got stickdeath.com, Newgrounds, fucking rotten.com, LiveLeak, all these terrible, terrible fucking things. You know, we might need some therapy. That's very fucking true. But it made us stronger in the long run.
There was a few videos that I kind of wish I didn't see on LiveLeak when I was much younger.
Yeah, the one with the cartel and the chainsaw, that was pretty fucking bad.
Oi, so you see what we're talking about down here? We got to protect these children. I personally disagree with you stepping on the toes of parents who should be making those decisions for their kids. Let me ask you something, America. Is it illegal in your country for an adult to engage in intimacy with somebody under the age of 18?
On paper, yeah, but it really depends on what island you're staying at and which political affiliation you have.
Buff, you're right, but you should stop talking anyways. Yes, it's illegal. What are you getting at? I'm picking up what you're laying down there, Beans on Toast. What he's getting at is, well, would you say that that was also the parents' job? Keep the kids from being assaulted, eh? Those aren't the same. Mostly. Their thought is also that you would stop having such easy access to young people. There are people in your country that have entire YouTube channels dedicated to hunting down pedophiles.
I know. I keep telling them they need to target Washington, D.C. Not answering my emails, though.
I don't need to get lectured by Beans on Toast about what is right and wrong in this world. Your citizens are taking up, not necessarily arms, because they can't have those. Seriously. You guys should fight for that to come back. Anyways, and you had a group of them, the Raise the Colors boys, or something like that, travel to France to stop people from crossing the English Channel into the United Kingdom because the government isn't doing it. United Kingdom. How very Polish of you. No, I'm not going to back that up. Who are we to stop people from wanting a better life? I'll tell you who we are, laddie. We're the people who had the longest lasting and largest fucking empire on the planet Earth. Fuck, that's a hard one to say with this accent. And now, you're afraid of every Tom, Dick and Harry that has a fucking sub-story coming across the English Channel, and you know what they're doing? They're fucking you up from the inside out.
I like that one. He talks out one side of his mouth and really likes a good fight.
Perhaps my immigration laws have become a little lax, but it's not as bad as you and a lot of the conservatives here and those Raise the Colors boys are making it seem. No, apparently it's far worse and they're downplaying it because they don't want foreigners to make fun of you. I decided to go look up some of the videos, and they're straight up showing video that the people coming into your country are not women and children. They're all military age males. Yes, they're coming here because they can do it safely and set up everything for the family to come on over. And besides, if it was that bad, why not just stay in France? Oh, that's because France has already fallen. France has not fallen. You watch your mouth, America.
Listen here, snails on little fork. Armpit hair on women. Oh, look, I'll think of a good fucking singer in the future. But you guys can't keep a fucking prime minister, okay? And I will give $100 to anyone who can walk around the shops near the Eiffel Tower and not get bombarded by a bunch of foreigners trying to scam you out of your fucking money.
The first step in loud racism is just understanding the facts.
It has been a while since I've used this map. There's a lot going on. I may have to change the one for Iraq. America, we're in talks with ExxonMobil and possibly even one of you other American oil companies to switch over from a Russian oil company that has one of our fields. And since you have sanctioned them, well, it's not really financially responsible for us to do business with them, so we might swap over to you.
Well, look who came back after I spent way too much money on your country. Listen, I'm going to need some things up front. One, a payback for every single dime I spent while I was there trying to rebuild your nation. That's step one. Of course, now it comes out, it was never about WMDs. It was about oil, just like it always is for you, America.
Took you long enough, Beans on Toast. Shit, is there any other material on this planet that is expensive enough to fucking die and kill for? No, obviously there isn't, but hold on. There was some semblance of WMDs there, because, like, realistically, how do you define WMD? Well, if you say it's nuclear, we knew that they didn't have nuclear. Well, they were starting to refine it, kind of the same situation Iran is in right now, right? I don't want to go to war with them. I wish they'd just fucking stop. But anyways, when people are like, well, WMD also, yeah, it's chemical weapons. Do you know that there was Marines in Fallujah, in the first Battle of Fallujah, that were treated for mustard gas? Kind of seems like there was fucking WMDs there, even if in small quantities. So fuck you, Beans on Toast.
So it starts with a major war, and then you move in your oil companies. Now Venezuela's starting to make a whole lot more sense. No. I still believe that these are genuinely just limited strikes to deal with these narco boats and get them to the table to talk.
Everyone needs to be aware. Ground strikes will be happening soon.
Care to explain? Not really. I'd kind of just rather move past that part of it.
Ah, man, I gotta get that oil, but what am I gonna wear? What's my loadout? What kind of GBUs we talking? Ooh, high-altitude cruise missiles? Air-launched cruise missiles? Maybe just some glide bombs. Yeah. Oh, shit, did we ever get the fucking Mako working? I would love just be loaded to the teeth with fucking hypersonics. Real ones, not fake fucking gay ones, Russia.
I have real hypersonics. You shut up your mouth, you big great plane. You old piece of shit. Fucking knockoff version of my Tu-95 bomber.
Uh-oh, she's angry. Is it because you're having to make peace here soon? Because, Without it, you're probably just gonna end up losing fucking 1 million more of your people.
You know, what would you do if I decide to send some of my air defense systems down there to Venezuela to watch out for them, huh? Some of my